Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to CCxRC. In this video, we're going to be getting out and having some fun with an oldie but a goodie. We've got the Losi Lasernut. I did one of the videos early on for this when they came out. I sent one to do a review on. Still running that same one. Still running it just like it is when it came out of the box and having a blast with it. I did turn off the AVC on the receiver and bind it to my Spectrum rugged radio. And I was going to run something else. I was going to run my Ryft. I'll be honest, I was going to run my Ryft tonight, but I can't find the radio. I can't find the radio that is bound to. It's the orange rugged that I have. And again, I say Spectrum, when can we have a DX5R for Are You Serious? You need this many cars? Yes, we're the crawlers, the bashers. We are the ones that use 100 different RC cars, not the Pro Series ones for racing. Us guys, we want the ones with 100. It's not keeping us from buying those ones. It's just that the functionality of that doesn't work for us out there doing what we do, one-handed driving, doing other stuff, hanging out. We want it in the rugged. Give us 100, please. I beg you. Make the pain of getting out here. I run all your stuff. I want to run your radios. Take away the pain of me spending the last 45 minutes looking for the radio, then losing my little stick here for doing the videos with, then having to find that. I just wanted to come out and have fun with my RC cars. All right, we finally got something bound up. Let's go run it. All right, this is Lasernut round 2, you guys. I had a little camera malfunction in that I forgot to hit record after I made whatever fix I did when I got over here. And yeah, did a whole battery pack talking, lots of witty stuff for you guys. Got none of it. So we're back at it. I had another battery charging anyway. We let it cool down. I used my leaf blower in the driveway. Took care of that because my son was out mowing, which is why I have time to be out here in the first place. So, as you guys know, I've been talking about my kids are getting older. Their hobbies are, you know, something that now require more time because they like to be out doing them. And, you know, as a dad, I take them, whether it's a sports game or whatever people would have for their kids, or like me, when I was a kid, my parents took me to. So just making sure I'm out doing their things gives me a little less time to do this than I'd like, but it's totally worth it to be spending the time with them for the short time that, that I have them. So that's part of it. But one of them was in doing Legos and getting ready for school stuff tomorrow, while the other was out mowing the lawn. And I said, I'm gonna throw some packs down. I charged up a couple. I meant to run 2 different things, but as it is, we'll be just running the Lasernut tonight. And it's awesome, guys. I was saying in the other video how lucky I was that, you know, Losi took a chance on me early on in my YouTube stuff. And I was sent one of these to kind of do a video on, and product reviews and open box unboxings, whatever, all that kind of good stuff that we would do on the channel. You know, I was pretty small at the time, but I had a blast doing it, and this thing was amazing. It still is. To this day, I'm running this bad boy. It's a box stock vehicle. It's not one that I felt like it needed me to do anything to it. Yes, I could make the suspension better in the back if I got rid of the rear tire, but this was a scale build off of the real truck. And just when it's doing that kind of stuff, coming through those, you know, rocks or whatever would be cool. I don't have rocks here, but as it's hitting kind of through this bumpy area, and you're just watching it kind of dig through and suspension working. That's what it's about with this rig for me. Same with my Razor Ray and my Baja Ray. You know, I'm just using them to look awesome when I run them. That's all I want from them. It's a little bit different than other bashers for me. It's a little bit more scale, and so I've just kind of left it that way. Stock wheels because they look the part. And it's a fun truck to just get out and run. So this isn't one that I do super airs with or anything like that. I know at some of the events they do rock racing. I think I'd do that with it, especially like they do at Axial Fest. However, you can't run the Lasernut there. but that style would be great for it. But you know, this is about as big as I'd go with this one. Whoa, I forgot there's a little bit of drag brake on it when you let go of throttle. And so one of the things I was doing earlier was I was hitting this a little slow so that I could try and skip it off the top and give it another burst. Something like that. But man, we're running 3S Spectrum LiPo in it. It's great power for it for me and for what I'm doing. If I were to just take off through the yard, it's pretty quick. And I mean, it's tearing through there. It's probably, though, I would guess on this with the gearing, because I did gear down when I went to 3S, I would say it's probably 35-ish, maybe 40 through the grass, maybe. But again, it's a skill basher. It's not meant to be a super speed truck. You're going through rocks with this. You're just busting up terrain. It sits lower, so you're gonna be skipping over things and hitting stuff. And you wouldn't want maybe too much crazy speed. I know some people, of course, want all the power and stuff they can have. But for me, for what this is out of the box, it was awesome. And I'll put a link in the description to the video I made for it when it first came out. I was in Virginia and I had a blast making that video. Took it to the trails that I would normally run and was just skipping the routes and doing all kinds of fun stuff. But this is so relaxing for me, and I said it in the last video and I'm saying it again, to just be out here running like this. This, for me, is actually just so much fun. So I know I'm talking and making video, but I'm not thinking that much about it as I'm doing it. Just having a little conversation like I would with buddies and just keeping this thing moving. Just hitting stuff, jumping. I haven't had to go and really roll it over. It's been just hitting stuff and, ooh, that was going into a dangerous spot, but just back and forth, hit it all. Just let it work. Now the steering I did, when I got it out today, I didn't actually intend to run it, but it was on this radio, and I said, you know what, I'll pull it out and get it running again, which didn't require anything. It was either that or I was going to switch it out with the Ryft, but I figured I probably wouldn't rebind it if I did that, because I thought that the receiver was buried. It isn't in this one, so it was actually easy. And while I had it out, I actually disabled AVC the right way with the 3-button press and then hold it on the 4th when you start it up, and then bind it, and then you're good to go. I noticed that when I powered it up that it wasn't, and it was making my steering be terrible to the left. So I changed that up. Oh, nice air. And it's running like a dream right now. right, you guys, we just threw down a solid bass for you with the Lasernut by Losi. This is old school, you guys. As far as things go with RC now, it's several years old, probably 7. They've got the big Lasernut out now. I did not get that. This one, however, still amazing, still a blast to drive. And man, as far as I'm concerned, still holds up to this day. What an awesome bash that was. Super fun, super scale feeling. Again, I was keeping it low, keeping it fun, and just having a blast, man. Like I've been saying, with the kids being a little bit older, been out disc golfing, taking them out fishing, lots of things, taking up the evenings, anytime when I'm not working. So it's harder and harder to get these out. You know, I feel like there's so much that's like saying, quit doing this. Like the video not working, not being able to find the stuff to get started, then not recording, like I said, any of it. And then you just want to be like, you know what, maybe we just throw in the towel. But you go and have your sessions like that and you remember this is what it's about. This is so fun, man. All right, so I've got more batteries charging, gonna have some more fun this week. The weather's gonna be fantastic. The kids are going back to school. Not gonna be able to do as much of the other stuff that they do because they've got homework and other things to do, which is gonna open up some free time for me to get out there, get bashing, having some fun. We got the Great Lakes Gauntlet coming up, gonna have fun there, making some videos, but I still got Axial Fest stuff to get out. There's just so much to do. I'm trying my best to keep up, guys, and I know I'm not keeping up as good as I used to, but I'm getting older for one, and you know, I just haven't been getting out as much as I used to, but every time I do, it's like, man, I need to do this more often. So be looking for it. I'm not getting out of here. I'm going to be around. So well, thank you guys as always for tuning in. Let me know what you think of this Lasernut. Did you have one? What'd you think of it?